photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect, I swear. But somebody told me that it's over. Oh no, it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the sparks so fire. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too.
Good morning. We're back into nature and it's beautiful. As you can see, winter has sort of taken over. The last of the autumn colours have gone and it's sort of left us with the browns and the greens and the reddish tints of the ferns. But we might be able to mix it up a little bit with the white birch trees. Just add a bit more colour to it. But my plan for today is I want to try and do more intimate shots of the woodland and get that woodland winter feeling. So I'm not going to be doing big shots. It's just going to be focusing in on small aspects and just trying to capture that sort of winter woodland feeling. And that is the plan. It's not going to be long before coffee. Sleepers and keepers. Remember that. I'll come back to that later. As I was walking down here, this shot caught my eye. I love this tree trunk with all the moss on it. We've got the moss on the ground. I don't want to get too close to it because I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to leave footprints all over the place. But we've got the leaves on the ground. We've got a saturation from the colours because it's been raining lately. So it's got that essence of winter about it. And that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to take this shot and I think it'd be really nice. For this shot, I brought the tripod down a bit just to try and get more of an even level of where I want to be on this one. I'm at aperture 5.6. I just want to try and, I want this front to be sharp, but on this occasion I want to try and separate it slightly by using the f.6 aperture, because it's going to hopefully just blur out the background slightly, not a lot, but slightly. I'm at 70 millimeters. I've kept my ISO at 125 because I want to speed up that shutter speed just slightly on this occasion, so I've got some movement over there from the breeze. So I'm going to just zoom in. I have the trunk, I have the base. It's going to be good. Yeah, that's got some lovely colours on it. I'm pleased with that. You can see it now. I want to capture this shot here. It's quite an intimate shot. I like it because you've got the birch tree, we've got the fungi in here. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the fungi? Just here and here. And we've got this tree here with these brown leaves still hanging on, just adding some interest. But I like that, and I'm going to be at aperture 4 because I really want that background softened quite considerably. It's just so the focus is on the birch. So we're going to just focus in on that, and then we're going to, when our breeze has dropped, that's it, take the shot. And that's come out really nice. I like that. Again, the colours are there. Beautiful. would you believe it's starting to drizzle? It's starting to rain. But I found this composition. It's 3 trees, because as you know, I like 3 trees. So we've got the 3 silver birches, this one here, this one here. But look at the colours on this one. We've got the orange down here. We've got this tree here. The light's coming through and just catching down here, which is lovely. So we've got the moss, the orange, the white of the birch, then we've got this base here. So we're going to take that shot now. So for this shot, I'm going at 6.3 because I still want a little bit of blurring of the background. But I want these sharp and I want the ground sharp. I have left in that corner there's a tree up there. I've left that as a bit of an interest, but that's going to be blurred out as well. I might crop in a bit closer. But let's take this before it starts raining too hard. But the way the light's coming through is lovely. And those colours again, they're really coming through nice. Beautiful. Do you know what I think? What I'm going to do, I'm just going to move over here a little bit. And just get some separation from that tree. I should have explored this a bit more. Just do that. Just try and take that tree out completely. Just move in slightly here. Bring it down here. And I'm going to keep those 3 trees on the left hand side of the frame, with the path behind just going up the hill. Again, all the colours are there. I think I actually prefer this composition because this birch here is just going off to the edge of the photograph, edge of the image. I'm keeping the same aperture. The foreground is nice and sharp, that's what I want. The background is fading off. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep that one. There we go out a bit more. Let's just play. Let's just play with our composition. It's starting to rain quite a lot now. Okay, you may get 2 pictures come up. Wait and see. And I'll let you decide. So, sleepers and keepers. What's that all about? Well, since I've been doing this channel, it's made me think a lot more about the images that I'm taking. I don't think I'm taking images any differently to what I would have done normally. It's just because I'm trying to explain it to you guys watching this, it's made me sort of think deeper into what I'm doing and to understand consciously what I'm doing. Because before I'd run around and I'd take the picture and I'd see an image, I think subconsciously I knew why I was taking the image, but I didn't necessarily understand why I was taking an image. And that led me to believe that I was putting images into 2 categories, sleepers and keepers. The sleepers to me were the images that I saw that they just caught my eye and I really, really liked them. They were lovely images to me. In essence, they were just lovely images to me. So they were images I was going to take, and they would go into my little folder at home that I look at every now and then and just enjoy. Whereas the keepers are the ones that just stand out maybe a little bit more, and ones that would probably I would probably print out, to be honest. Sorry about all these bits here, but I'm under a tree because it's raining. I'm trying to protect the pocket 3. So that's what I mean by sleepers and keepers. I should really have a coffee at this stage, I think. So I've got people coming up behind me now, which is rather loud. God bless her. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to have a coffee. But if you're a photographer, it'd be interesting to hear your view that, you know, when you go out, are you categorizing your images into 2 areas? Where you've got ones where you think, yeah, that's nice, I like that, I'm going to keep that, and maybe use it as on your internet, so your Instagram or your FB page. That's where I put mine. Or your keepers, which I tend to print out. I get printed, and then I frame them up, and they look really nice. So I'll be interested if you've got any views on that, and hear what you do. So I'm going to go and make myself a coffee out of a flask and a chocolate bar, and we'll go on from there. But it seems that the rain has died down for now, so it's going to be a quick coffee. So I was thinking I might just have to call it a day and go back to the car, and of course chocolate bar. You need your chocolate bar, do you not? Especially when you've had no breakfast. And what a healthy breakfast this is. Yes. Yes, it stopped. So in that case, we shall return after coffee and chocolate bar. I need a new flask. That was lukewarm again.
But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too.
I've been buzzing around this area for about 10-15 minutes. I've just been trying to work out a composition for this shot, because I have this birch here with lots of moss on it and lots of ferns hanging off of it, which I think is beautiful. We've got trees which are just all orange, and I think the green with the orange is just so beautifully contrasted. And we've got the holly as well coming into play with the red berries. But it's just trying to get that composition going where I'm not getting too much of the sky, because I'm hitting a lot of sky. So I've gone down low, now I've come up high, I've moved around and just played around with this a lot. But I think, he says, I think I've found the composition I want, or the only composition that's possible. I still have a little bit of the sky, but it's not too much, so it's not too distracting. I've gone to f8 on this one, because that is just going to blur out or soften the background. I keep saying blur, but it softens the background slightly. But it keeps the forefront sharp, which is what I want. So I'm going to focus that in. Well, there's no breeze, or not much of a breeze, nothing is moving in here. I just want to check that background, make sure that's softened. Yeah, probably not enough. Let's go down to 5. Let's go to 6.3 because I still want that forefront to be sharp. So we're going to do 6.3 on the f-stop. It's just an image I don't want to give up on. That's what it is. I mean, it may not be any good, but right, 6.3. That's still sharp. The forefront is sharp. What's these trees doing in the background? And they're starting to soften. And the holly's sharp. It's just an image that intrigues me. It probably comes into that that category of sleepers. I like it and I'll keep it, but it's probably something I probably wouldn't print out. That's quite a good thing, and 2 categories for your photographs. I like that. That's good. I'm a genius. Right, I'm going to show you. I'm going to walk you around the picture. Let me talk you through this image. We've got a silver birch here, half of it, but that's the character of the image. I like that. That's part of the story of the woodland. We always have that story somewhere in the woodland. And it's got the green moss on it here. We've got the green moss on the ground here, which is lovely. We've got the holly with the berries on, which is fantastic. And behind us, we've got the trees with the orange. I don't know if it's a fungus or what it is. A friend of mine did tell me, but I'm useless, so I can't remember what it is. So I'm going to have to phone up and ask her again. But that's the image. That's what it's going to be. So I shall let you see the image now. Well, another damp, joyful jaunt in the woodlands comes to an end. I've enjoyed it though, and I think we've got some nice images. They may not be gallery sort of quality, but I was after some intimate images today of the woodland because it's winter, and I do like those sort of scenes. It's just my personal preference. They looked great on back of the camera, so we'll wait and see what they're like when I edit them. But if you've been watching and you got this far, thank you very much. Subscribe for future notifications, of course, and have a good day, have a good weekend, and please take care. Bye for now.